Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2025 season for the Philadelphia Eagles, but after every touchdown that Saquon Barkley scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. And obviously the Eagles are coming off of a Super Bowl win, so clearly they still have a very good team, but with that being said, I mean, they lost a lot of pieces on that defense. But I mean, as you can see, clearly this offense is still absolutely loaded. I mean, this honestly might be the best offense in the NFL right now. As I said though, I mean, this defense has clearly taken a hit. I mean, they still have superstars, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near as good as it was last year. But anyways, to start off the season, in week 1, we're gonna be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And it looks like the defense immediately gave up a touchdown. So we're down 7-0 right now, but I'm hoping that we can find a way to score here. It's not gonna be easy though. I mean, this weather definitely sucks, especially in week 1. AJ Brown's instantly gonna put us in field goal range though, so we're already set up pretty good here. And it looks like, oh dude, Saquon couldn't get away. Not exactly what I was looking for there, but I'm gonna put it back in the air this time, and hopefully we can get Brown open again. That's another solid gain. In this weather, I don't want to throw something downfield that's too risky, but the short game has definitely been working out pretty well for us up to this point at least, and it looks like Saquon is gonna pick up the first down this time. So 20 yards to go and we're in. I'm gonna try and hand it off to Barkley again. I kind of gotta rely on the O-line to give me some blocks, which we are not gonna get. So I guess I'll just throw it to AJ Brown again, and hopefully he can bring it like inside the 5-yard line or something. I'm gonna try this slant route because last time I ran this, it did work out really well, and it's gonna work again. So now we're just 6 yards away from a touchdown. So obviously I'm just gonna hand it off to Saquon, and we should have that, man. It looks like he is gonna be in for his first touchdown of the season, and that touchdown will obviously also tie this game up at 7 apiece. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the third quarter, and as expected, I mean, our defense has definitely struggled in this game. Our offense is keeping up, which is good to see, but we are losing right now. So yeah, man, I mean, this is a pretty important drive for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna try and go for Goddard here because it is third down. Come on, man. It looks like we're gonna pick up the first, and he's still going. I'm gonna try and work some Saquon Barkley magic now here though, and it looks like, oh come on, I was really hoping we'd be able to sneak out of that, but we still got a decent pickup. I mean, I can't really complain about 4 yards. I'm gonna try and do that again though, and hopefully this time we can actually pick up the first down. There we go. I mean, that's gonna bring it all the way to the 14-yard line, so things are looking great for us once again. I'm gonna try and go for another run. Barkley's doing a lot better than he was in the first half, I can tell you that much right now. Dallas did actually get a stop after that though, so it's 3rd and 3. I'm gonna put it in the air. Actually, I'm gonna keep this with Hurts, and he's gonna bring it all the way to the 1-yard line. I mean, obviously, I easily could have brought that in for a touchdown, but we need touchdowns with Barkley if we want to add players to the team. So hopefully, we can punch it in from the 1, and he's easily gonna have that. So that's gonna be his 2nd touchdown of the game, which will give us the lead. And after that, I mean, it looks like we were able to hold on for the dub. I mean, barely. We only won by 4 points, but a win is a win. So we're 1-0 to start off the season, but since Barkley had 2 touchdowns, we got to add 2 new additions to this team. So obviously, to start things off, we've got to focus on the defense. So we picked up Myles Garrett and Patrick Surtain, and I mean, having those 2 on the Eagles defense should be an absolute nightmare for every offense in the NFL. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to week 2, and it looks like we've got another tough game on our hands because we're gonna be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And even though we have Garrett and Surtain on the defense now, it looks like they still weren't able to stop Patrick Mahomes on the first drive. So we are down 7-0, and we barely got that off, but since we did, it's gonna go for a pretty big pickup. So that's already a great start for this offense, and I feel like we need to get off to a great start because against Kansas City, I have a strong feeling that this is probably gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna try and go for AJ Brown here though, and it looks like we're gonna have him open again, man. This guy's kind of running free. I mean, we've only played 2 teams, but he's been an issue for both defenses. I'm gonna keep it on the ground with Barkley this time though. That got shut down pretty quickly. We were only able to get 1 yard there, so that kind of sucks, but I'm gonna hand it off to him again, and hopefully this time it can work out better for us. That might be a touchdown. We're all the way down to the 2, but unfortunately for us, I mean, Kansas City's not gonna make it easy to score here because they did bring up a 3rd down. So I'm gonna put in the air, and hopefully we can get Barkley in. Come on, it looks like that is still gonna work out on 3rd down. I mean, we're cutting it close, but we are gonna tie this game at 7. And after that, Kansas Kansas City gave us the ball right back. So we have a minute and 53 seconds to try and take the lead into the half. I'm going to try and kill some clock here as well, because if we do score, I want that to be like the last thing to happen before halftime. If we can get like a wide open lane with Barkley though, I mean, I will take it. There's only 30 seconds on the clock now, actually. So if we get in, now would probably be a good time to do it. That brings up a third down though. We actually might get held to a field goal this time, man. I feel like it's going to be a lot more difficult to punch this one in. I'm going to try and go for Barkley, but if he's locked up, I will. Actually, I can just keep it on the ground, man. It's not going to go for a touchdown from Barkley, but either way, that will give us the lead. But now we're coming back out here in the fourth quarter, and no surprise, this game is going to be coming right down to the final play. I mean, we're tied up at 21 with 2 minutes to go, so I'm hoping that we can walk it off. Walking it off is not going to be easy to do, though, because Kansas City is starting to use their timeouts, and it's third down. So if we can't pick up the first here, we're going to have an issue, but it looks like Barkley's got it, and that's going to burn another timeout as well. So now Kansas City only has one timeout left, and after this play, I'm assuming they're gonna use it. They did actually get another stop after that though, so once again it is third down. I'm gonna let this clock run as much as I possibly can, man. I mean, if we have to take a field goal, it is what it is. But I would really like to score one more touchdown with Barkley. We're not gonna get it though. I mean, I'm really tempted to go for it on fourth down and try and score another touchdown with Barkley, but we can't do that, man. I mean, we have the win literally set up for us, so all we gotta do is hit a field goal, and it looks like it's gonna be good. So we are gonna walk it off in Kansas City, which will move the Philadelphia Eagles to 2-0 on the season. And Barkley did still have the one touchdown in that game, so we got to take another player, and once again, I'm still focusing on the defense, so I went ahead and picked up Chris Jones. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 10 to see how this team was doing, and unfortunately, we did go on a bit of a losing streak. I mean, we lost to the Broncos and the Giants back-to-back, but we're still 6-2, so clearly we still have a great record, and we're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers, who are 5-3. And it looks like we are going to be in for a game against the Packers, because I cannot see a thing, man. I don't even know how we're going to find the end zone here, but hopefully Saquon can find a way to go off in this. I mean, he's kind of gonna need to, because I really don't think that throwing the football is gonna work out too well in this game. Come on, it's third down, but we are gonna pick up the first. Barkley's getting kind of tired right now though, so I am gonna go for another run right here, but we should probably switch it up a bit. So I guess we'll put in the air this time and see what happens. I mean, if Devontae Smith can get away, I feel like he should be able to bring this in, and it looks like that is gonna go for a first down, or so I thought. It's actually 3rd and inches. He was just short. So one run should be enough to pick that up, and it looks like Saquon's got it. Getting traction in this snow has not been easy, but out of all of our players, I feel like Saquon has been doing a really good job at it, so I'm probably gonna like heavily use him in this game. And that last run brought it all the way down to the 1 yard line, which I wasn't really aware of. I can't see where the 1 yard line is at, but I guess that is gonna be a touchdown from Barkley. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the third quarter, and it looks like we've done pretty well up to this point. I mean, the defense has not allowed anything, and we're up 10-0. So if we can find a way to punch it in again here, that will give us a 3-score lead over the Green Bay Packers, which would be great right now. Come on, Barkley's gonna be in. That's a touchdown. I wasn't sure if we had that. I mean, again, I have no idea where the end zone is at, but that's gonna go for his 2nd touchdown of the game.
A few moments later.
But it looks like we're gonna have to bring the defense out here, because Green Bay has a chance to take the lead. I mean, they stormed back after that. We're only up by 3 points now, and it is 1st and goal. So they have 4 attempts to try and knock this in for a touchdown. So this is definitely going to be pretty difficult for us to get a stop here, and they're in. I mean, there's only 8 seconds on the clock now, so we've got to go for a Hail Mary, man. So barring a miracle, this is probably going to be another tough loss for this Eagles team. Please be a flag or something. There's no call and the game is over. We were up 17-0 at one point. I cannot believe that we blew that game. On the bright side for us though, I mean, Barkley still finished that game with 2 touchdowns. So once again, I added 2 more players to the defense. And as you can see, this time we picked up Kyle Hamilton and Jesse Bates. So at this point, I mean, we easily have the best defense in the league. It's really not even up for debate. late. But that is going to bring us to week 11 for one more big game before I sim to the playoffs. And we're going to be taking on the Lions, who are surprisingly 4-5. So they have not had a great year, but either way, every game from here on out is pretty important because the NFC is very competitive for the #1 seed right now. As good as our defense is now, though, it looks like the Lions still scored first. So we're down 7-0, but our field position's looking pretty good right now. So I'm hoping... dude, I'm just going to keep this on the ground with Hurts, and that's actually going to go for a big pickup. But as I was going to say, I'm really hoping that we can find a way to score here. I mean, even a field goal is something. We just got to make sure that we don't put nothing on the board, but I'm going to try and go for Goddard this time, who should actually be able to bring it all the way down to the 1. So obviously now, I mean, I'm just going to hand it off to Barkley and hope that he can punch this in for a touchdown. I mean, it looks like we should be good. He's gonna be in, so that will tie the game at 7. And after that, our defense got to stop, and we brought the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line. But the thing is, there's only 7 seconds before halftime, so we realistically only have time for 1 or 2 plays. Doesn't matter though, because Saquon's gonna be open for his second touchdown of the game. So that will give us a 7-point lead over the Lions heading into the half, and we have a chance to make this a huge game for Saquon Barkley because we are back down inside of the 10-yard line with a chance to score his 3rd touchdown of the game, and we're still winning, so we can go up by 2 scores right now, which at this point I think would be enough to close this game out because there's only like 2 minutes to go, and I don't think the Lions would be able to pull off that comeback, and it looks like we're in. So that's going to be Barkley's 3rd touchdown of the game, which should hopefully be enough to do it. I mean, the Lions did score again after that to make it a lot closer, but either way, we'll sneak out with a 7-point win, which is going to move us to 7-3 on the season. And since Barkley had 3 touchdowns, we got to add 3 new additions to this team, and Eagles fans are probably going to hate me for this one, especially because Jalen Hurts has been playing so well in this video, but I went ahead and took Lamar Jackson because either way, he is clearly an upgrade. And we also picked up Justin Jefferson for the offense, and on the defense, we now have Fred Warner. So as you can see, to end off the season, I mean, clearly this is by far the best defense in the NFL right now. And on the other hand, I mean, it is clearly the same story for this offense. We have a lot of depth on this team right now. So after all of that, I mean, I feel like our work here is done. We also have a 7-3 record, so as long as we keep playing well, we should easily be able to make the playoffs. And it looks like we did end up having a very strong end to the season because we're gonna go 13-4 to win the division, and we were also able to get the #1 seed. So after the first round bye, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Cardinals in the divisional round. Real quick before we hop into that game though, I mean, we got to see what Saquon was able to do this year, and it looks like he had himself a pretty impressive season. I mean, it wasn't as good as last season, but he still had 1,400 yards, almost 1,500 yards for 18 touchdowns, which is a new career high. Not to mention, he also had 4 receiving touchdowns. So that's a very solid season from him. And it looks like we absolutely destroyed the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, we didn't score a whole lot. We only put 19 points on the board, but it was a shutout. So that was a very dominant performance of the defense. So obviously that's going to send us to the NFC Championship game where we have to play the LA Rams. And so far we have gotten off to a pretty good start. I mean, we're up 17-7 in the second quarter. There's only 45 seconds before halftime as well. So we got to make sure that the Rams don't score. I mean, as long as it's not a touchdown, I'm happy with it. I have a feeling they're probably going to be able to kick a field goal from here. It would be a long field goal, but I think with their kicker, they should be able to make that. Hold on. That's going to knock it away, though. So now there's only 4 seconds to go, which means they are not getting any closer. So they're going to have to go for the field goal here. And it looks like they are gonna make it. Okay, I thought that might hook left for a second, but it's gonna be good. So we're only up by 7 points heading into the half. And LA did actually start the second half off with the ball as well, but this time our defense took them off the field. So we still have a chance to go up by 2 scores here. And Lamar Jackson might be gone. That's going to bring it to midfield. I'm going to try and go for a bit of a shot right here with Jefferson, though. And hopefully... Oh, dude, we got to run it again. But again, Lamar's going to have a lot of open field. And this time, I think we've got it. That's going to go for a touchdown from Jackson. This guy's having a crazy game on the ground. So that's going to extend this to a 2-score lead. But anyways, now we're coming back out here with like a minute to go in the game. And I cannot believe we're in this situation right now. But we blew the lead. The Rams tied the game. So if they score a touchdown here, we're going to have a serious problem. That will bring up a 4th down though. So we're going to hold them to a field goal. But either way, I mean, they're going to be taking the lead with only 44 seconds to go in the game. Unless we can somehow block this, but it's not going to happen. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time that we collapsed. I mean, it happened earlier this year, but I'm kind of surprised about this one, man. I mean, I thought we were easily going to win this game, but now we only have 33 seconds to try and get down the field and tie this thing up. And the worst part is we don't have any timeouts, so this is going to be pretty difficult. That's a good start, though. Jefferson's going to bring it in. A lot of time came off the clock, though. I mean, now there's only 5 seconds to go, so this is probably going to be the final play of the game. I just gotta throw it up. Aw, dude, please. Our only hope is if there's a flag, and there's not gonna be a flag. We're gonna throw an interception. So surprisingly enough, we are gonna lose in the NFC Championship game. I thought we were definitely gonna go all the way and win the Super Bowl. I mean, this roster was absolutely loaded, but apparently it wasn't loaded enough to beat the LA Rams. I mean, that's definitely not the outcome that we were looking for, but anyways, to end off the season, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is gonna be winning MVP, and after beating us, it looks like the LA Rams ended up losing to the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my second channel all linked in my description. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.